Hello there.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the detail is going to have a setback with potentially losing Frank Sobotka. With how the last episode ended, it's clearly going down that way. As Frank is trying to flush out all his bad dreams, all his bad interactions, it looks like he's going to get flushed away into the Baltimore. Oh, it'd be so ironic if his body gets dumped in the Baltimore waters. If he gets dumped in the port. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see what's going on. My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law enforcement here from Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting his shot. And today we are up to the season finale of The Wire season 2. Boy, this season picked up. This season hit full throttle and it is not stopping. And we are up to, like I said, episode 12, the finale, titled Port in a Storm. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. And as always, let's absolutely smash it, baby. Let's go. Damn, an hour-long finale, baby, of The Wire. You cannot complain. You cannot complain, especially with how season 2 is picked up.
AYE news time 8:05. It's going to be partly cloudy, breezy, and warm today with highs around 80. Right now in Baltimore,
You know what?
sunny skies.
I would be so happy if they don't show Frank Sobotka getting shot, because I feel like that opening shot of the water says a lot, especially because where Frank met up with everyone under the bridge. Don't tell me you're gonna see. That's Frank's body. Yeah, the police are digging up Frank's body. I told you, man. You guys have probably seen my reaction already for episode 11, but I knew that thing of him getting a lawyer and having an attorney present, that 1 day gap, it's not even a 1 day gap, it's probably like a 12-hour gap, was gonna cost him his life. Oh, they slit his throat. They gave him the same treatment as that guy from Philly in like episode 2 or 3.
7672 KGA.
Man, the man who fought so hard for the union, for all those people's jobs right there, is just laying dead in front of all those individuals. That's a beautiful sort of pan away shot as the camera begins to rise. And it reveals everyone just watching over Frank's dead body. Oh, so good. This is how you know this episode's gonna be a banger. Business. Always business. The Greek.
Nothing at Vondopoulos' house?
He's not going back.
Fitzhugh's running them through every database. So far, nothing but a driver's license in D.C.
Lester, homicide for you, line 2.
Oh no. Oh no.
Maybe Sobotka knows him. When Sobotka comes in today, maybe he gives us a line on every last Greek.
He ain't coming in today.
Freeman here.
A Sobotka might come in, but
15 or
it's not
so
Frank.
Coming across the facts from Vicat. All of them John Does. And that's just headless and handless in the Middle Atlantic region. If you want to go nationwide, you're going to be up over 4 dozen. What can I tell you, kiddo? We are policing a culture in moral decline. So, you want to come get these, or should I have you over southeast?
Run him over to southeast.
Okay.
That's crazy. Having Stringer, the man who orchestrated Dee's death, at the funeral, present with Bree, and then now the man who orchestrated Brother Muzone's shooting and death, but he didn't die, is present yet again for the meeting.
Have a seat.
I can't. Gotta get back out there, take care of business. Just wanted to make sure they were treating you right.
Making the most of it. I'm catching up on my reading at least.
I just want to let you know that we got your back. You know, whoever did this, we'll find them. We got you, you understand?
I appreciate the offer, but that won't be necessary. Inform Mr. Barksdale that any obligation he feels he might have with regards to this incident, it's absolved, along with our agreement.
Well, all I'm saying is...
I understand perfectly well what you're saying. What I am saying to you is, I will take care of them myself.
Them? Who came at you?
Thank you for your concern.
I love that sort of parallel right there to last episode. With Omar obviously looking down at Brother Muzone as Omar's trying to read Muzone's facial expressions and tone of voice as he was trying to explain to him that it's not his way of work. And you had that low angle camera shot looking up at Omar. And then now in this scene right here, usually Stringer, a man who stands and towers over people, because Idris Elba is like 6'5" or 6'4". Usually he commands respect in the scene, and usually he dominates all the interactions. And then here, Brother Muzone and Stringer seeing eye to eye was absolutely fantastic as they tried to have a, like, Brother Muzone was saying he was catching up on his readings. He was trying to read Stringer right there, and I'm pretty sure he read him well.
Easy, Nick. Easy.
Get out of my fucking way! Get over me! Fuck all of you! He was there for all of you, and now you're nowhere for him.
The fuck you gonna do? Get a gun? Go play gangster?
Like your fucking cousin?
He has every reason to turn on the police now. To turn on the Greeks and turn informant. Come on, man. The last resort. The last standing Sobotka, who has the connections, who's met with the Greek, who's met with Spiros.
Let's go.
I'm gonna call this out here. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but Pablo Schreiber, I actually really like him as an actor, and obviously this was very early in his acting career. I think when it comes to the emotional scenes and those fits of rage and anger this season, even obviously getting deep down and really emotional, for instance, when I think he came and confronted Frank about Ziggy shooting George and doing the shooting at the store. I just feel like he's one of the weaker actors in terms of like portraying those emotional scenes. In my opinion, this season, I just feel like Frank, the actor who plays Frank and the actor who plays Ziggy, they're much better at conveying those emotional scenes, and especially the actor who played, actually both of them, Ziggy and Frank, they're absolutely fantastic. They've nailed some scenes together and by themselves this season.
Damn, the bomb is the bomb.
Is the product that good at the moment?
Opportunity knocking, huh? Keep a lookout.
Really, Bubbles?
Good looking out, Johnny.
At least I remember the call. Stabbed repeatedly. Torso, abdomen. And they cut his throat to be sure. Single-edged blade. He fought, too. Defense wounds on both hands.
Ligature on both legs. I laid him down with something, but it slipped off in a drink.
Malakas, man. It's on site. It's on site. Come on, BD.
This Sobotka kid knows there's a warrant. He either turns himself in or not. Who gives a fuck?
Either we get to him now and roll him, or he comes into the district with a lawyer. He comes in with a lawyer, he's less likely to go for something in the
Yo,
box.
that facial hair growing. That's how long they've been waiting.
We stay with these guys on their cases, we ain't never gonna get no respect. We know this. I figure when the detail's over, I go back to straight narcotics, try to get over the Dawson shift, find a new rabbi. What about you?
Don't know. I mean, you gotta admit, Daniels has been okay for us.
Thank you.
He's there for his troops.
Yeah, you guys have stuffed up multiple times.
Case had enough legs on it that I got Burrell committed to keeping my crew together as a major case squad working out of CID.
That's good. For the future of the show.
You're gonna charge him.
Oh, I'm gonna charge his narrow ass.
You're gonna do your son-in-law.
You don't think I didn't tell her not to marry that brain-dead son of a bitch?
I'll tell you the truth, Major. Everyone who saw the punch wrote on it. They've all got Perez throwing the punch, no question. But they've also got you addressing a subordinate officer as, what was it? A shitbird?
Fuck you. This is the Baltimore Police Department, not the Roland Park Ladies' Tea.
I'm just saying, the other detectives, the FBI agents, they got to write it the way it happened. I mean, I could probably get my own people to cheat it for you, but the FBI one, you know how tight ass they are.
I like how Daniel's playing this. He knows what he's doing.
Roland Presbolewski rides the southeastern desk on midnight shift for 2 months, during which time he writes a personal letter of apology to everyone seen that punch throwed, in which he makes it absolutely clear that it was a penny-cheap sucker punch that would have got his ass kicked in by a real police, except for the fact that I have my daughter's feelings to consider. And then he can come up here and say the same to my face. And after that, he wants to piss his career away in your unit. I could give a hairy ass fuck.
Fair enough. Just gotta suck it up for 2 months. I think Presbolewski will be fine with that.
That shit goes into a supplemental. You don't put witnesses on a face sheet.
Officer.
Right.
You got some for Freeman? Homicide, Senator.
Oh, Sobotka right there.
Officer,
Nick's right
my
there.
son wants to
Damn.
turn himself in on a warrant.
Turning myself in. Southeastern warrant?
He's surrendering. He's gonna cooperate in any way he can.
What name am I looking for?
Sobotka. Nicholas Sobotka.
Come on, Lester. Come on, Lester. Carpe diem. Seize the day, baby.
Morphine? From a city amber? You should be ashamed you calling me on this one, bud.
The body came up.
I saw on the television.
We weighted him down pretty goddamn good, but the water just coughed him back up.
Bad luck, that's all.
Surgery
Hey.
would have done better.
That's the Baltimore Waters working against you, man. They protected Frank.
Our people wait for him, but so do the police. I'm thinking there's nothing to be done at this point. What he says, he says.
He knows my name, but my name is not my name. And you? To them, you're only the Greek.
And of course, I'm not even Greek.
So we go.
Lambs go to slaughter, a man he learns when to walk away. No, we go. Call the others in. Let them know there is no longer any point.
Well, is it time to leave Baltimore? Go somewhere else?
We don't wait.
Our friends are still there.
Still here. Сука, блядь. Съебаешься.
Oh, that's Carvin Herc, is it? Yeah.
And the union people?
For what Sobotka did, the case right now is limited to a subordinate or two. But the important thing for us is the union. Either they jettison their current leadership, or we have enough to get that local decertified.
Leaving only me and my 14 bodies. When, oh, when do we get to that bit of business?
Come on, Lester gonna come in. There's one more.
Two. Detective Freeman insisted I put him through.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
In all likelihood, Frank Sobotka was going to speak to that. Now we're a step back, sorry to say.
The nephew?
Come on, Bubs, you gotta do
Let's
better
go, baby.
on this.
How about some murders?
How about him?
I'm not killing people in West Baltimore these days.
Been quiet, man. Except for that mess with that young boy who got hit with the straight through the window. Ain't been nothing.
Well, how about that?
I ain't got nothing on that one. Just two crews beefing over a corner.
You know what, Bubs? You going to jail.
We're talking about going to jail. You hearing this, Donnie? Like, we ain't got no history in this room. Like, we ain't friends or nothing. I was up in that hospital. All I did was worry, right? What about Kima? What's up with my girl? I'm just happy. I'm happy to see that you up in the mix, you know? You been talking about jail and shit? That's too cold, girl. Damn. Wasn't shit. A boy got hit with a rat shot, that all.
What are you talking about?
Boy named Tease. Him and the other East Siders moved into the terrace. Took over a couple of towers from the Stringer Bells boys. Then some crazy-ass bow-tie nigga came in and chased his ass home.
What happened?
Mr. Bowtie, he ran him off. And he told them East Side fools, them towers belong to Avon. Then he ain't come back no more. And now the East Siders are back up in there steady slinging. I mean, they ain't like a war or nothing. It's like a Stringer Bell and them are sharing them.
Sharing?
I love here how McNulty himself, you know, pulled himself off the chair and leaned forward, because I love how this scene is potentially a segue for season 3, in my opinion, because it seems like this is teasing the East Side versus West Side war, or East Side West Side conflict that's gonna happen for season 3. But at the same time, it gives McNulty and Kima another case, or another another case to bring to Daniels as he gets his detail. And I love, as we're sort of finalizing the things with the Greeks, as they're picking up and going off. We have Bubbles in this interrogation room offering one last snippet of information that's potentially, like I said, going to segue into season 3. And rather than just beginning season 3 with like a new storyline like we did with season 2 with the docks and building that up, we're leading right into the sort of projects conflict with East Side and West Side Baltimore, just as we've been portraying this season as well, just as we've been running that storyline. It hasn't got as much shine as the Greek stuff, but it's got enough shine to lead into season 3, and all mayhem's gonna ensue. I love it. I love this scene. It's so good.
You guys are on all of it, huh?
You have a public defender sitting next to you, Mr. Sobotka. If there's anything about this deal you don't understand...
They killed my uncle. I don't need to talk to no one but you people.
How do you know they did it?
If they killed your uncle to shut him up, they probably...
Want to kill me too? Shit. I was gonna go down with him to the bridge. I was gonna go down there with him. He wouldn't.
Camera racks focus on Frank's picture. That's so cool there. Nice.
That's all.
That and selling the drugs you got from the Greek too, right?
Your cousin signed a statement. He put himself in. Talked about buying the gun. The bill of sale from the pawn shop is in there too.
You see, it wouldn't have mattered if the second victim had backed up on his story. Your cousin was locked in.
Yeah, that affidavit from himself, like, screwed him up.
Your uncle was sitting yesterday right where you're sitting now. Ready to give us everything if we made the drug charges go away for you. And maybe got your cousin to a better lockup than Eagle Street.
As you can see, we're willing to honor that deal even if it didn't happen for your uncle.
Double G was in charge of stolen shit. Anything we could lift from the docks went straight to his store. But he's dead. So why am I wasting your time, right? Her, I don't know. My uncle, you know about him. I don't know why you got Horse's picture up there. Horse don't know shit. Testify to that.
What about the Russian?
Still protecting Horse.
Joe for him. Anything that had to come off the docks, he was that guy. They said that whoever did that to them girls was dead.
And how did they say it?
They just said, I don't know, that the guy that you all was looking for, he was a dead end.
A dead end?
Yeah. In Philly, they said.
We might need to take another trip to Philly.
Suit.
You sure? We know that someone is above your man, Spiros. Someone he was in communication with.
Yeah, the Greek. Sure. I know who you mean. I mean, I don't have a name or nothing.
The man in the suit, the man with Vondopoulos in the photograph.
That's the wrong individual. It's the one that looks casual. That's the one that looks casual. It's the one that looks like he's in public. Relook at the photo. Yeah. Observe it again.
That's the Greek right there.
So bad?
He picked out an East Sider, all right. She's running the Proposition Joe's mob. Had a few corners off of Ashland last I heard.
What's the verdict?
He did good for us.
So I'm out to start, huh?
Yeah, I owe you one, Sandy.
Oh, yeah. Both of them?
Yeah, that one's his valet.
They're just gonna
no.
they're just gonna go back out and do the same
Bubba,
shit
one last
again.
question. How's product in the towers?
Well, shit, now that's right.
Found this guy. Federal court computer down in D.C. But not in a bad way. He's a K Street lawyer down there.
So the suit was only a suit, huh?
Uh-huh. On the other hand, my friend, this is from overseas. A can on the Adriatica, which docks the day after tomorrow at Patapsco. Fake manifest out of La Havre.
Oh, that's the 150 kilos of heroin.
$300,000 a man hour for holding here. What's the plan for him?
You got to call the U.S. attorney about witness protection. We're rounding up his girl and kid. It's best we keep this as quiet as we can. We already lost one cooperator.
Thank you. Don't be spreading any messages because we know who those messages are gonna go to. I feel like not all loose ends are gonna be tied up this season with the Greeks. I feel like that international operation is gonna continue to operate. I feel like that guy at San Diego office might not get found.
It's for you.
Come on, man. Don't send them faxes off. Don't insert anything into no computer. I hope that sort of thing from the beginning of the season, not the beginning of the season, towards the end of the season, that McNulty trick about tracing the phone call from that like origin and where the messages are being relayed sort of comes back into play here. So they...
Yes, this is Special Agent Terrence Fitzhugh of the Baltimore Field Office. May I speak with Agent Kutras, please?
Come on!
Agent Kutras?
He's no longer with the San Diego field office.
Well, where's he at?
You can try headquarters in Washington. Counterterrorism.
Even Kutras transferred. They're cleaning up everything.
Counterterrorism. For how long?
I'd have to check, but I'm sure he's been gone from here more than a year.
Balls.
Either he comes home in the next 5 minutes, or I eat my gun.
Walter and Jesse from Breaking Bad. And the yellow hazmats.
This is not the way me and you learn how to do it in West Baltimore. Not by a fucking long shot.
See, these guys are going to be in for season 3 with the project stuff again. They're going to live for that. As if the message hasn't been passed on to Herc and Carver that Nick is in witness protection, or Nick has come in and flipped.
Either your son surrenders within the hour, or all the police in this district are gonna come crashing through this fucking door twice a day for as long as it takes you fucking people to get the message. You hear me, pal? We will take this door once in the morning and once again at night, and we will toss your house until there isn't a piece of furniture with more than 3 legs left on it. You hear me?
Officer, my son turned himself into the police last night at Southeastern. A detective was there at the time.
Oh boy, this is gonna be... They're gonna link it.
What the fuck? Come on.
They're gonna link... To be fair, their patience was wearing thin, and I'm surprised it lasted that long.
Don't use the phone. There'll be an agent posted outside. If you go anywhere, go with him.
You wanted us to get a place, right?
That is true. That is true.
If they got to him in Philly, then they probably dumped the body in that area, right?
No use in dragging a headless torso around further than you need.
Good God.
I bet you there's a fucking police detective somewhere else looking at a table full of heads right now.
Oh yeah, that's because when Sergey said the message to White Mike was about if he doesn't got if he has hands, if he has a face, then it ain't us.
And that stuff we took off the ship. Did we keep any photos?
A couple of pictures of one guy that left his gear, yeah. They're at ECU.
You two should get on the road. Get up there before the offices close.
Where y'all been at?
Saying though, Butchie, something just ain't feel
Oh,
right.
I wanted to see the
man didn't know
nuke
what I
go
was
off,
saying.
man.
So I just eased off.
The brother had something to do with your boy, Brandon.
Yeah.
Near as I know, Brother Muzon spent most of his time up north, in New York and Philly. If Avon contracted him to get at you, the brother wouldn't have stopped coming until you two bumped. It's my fault. I should have said no to Pop Joe from the get-go. Avon's father was plain evil, and the son ain't no better. Neither is Stringer now that we making a list.
Oh, I'm going hard after Stringer.
Oh, shit.
No point in trying to talk you back down, I suppose.
You been in my bank for how long gonna ask me something like that?
How you gonna get at it?
Yeah, I don't even know, Butch. Take some time and think on it. One thing for sure, though, the man got to be got, you feel me? What you see, Butch?
Too much, boy. Too damn much.
He been there, done that.
I saw on the postings that Major Colvin needs a sergeant in the Western. Flex squad. And last time I checked, I had stripes.
I know why they're frustrated. Like, at least relay the message to them that they need to get off that.
East side, west side. Cats and dogs sleeping together.
Okay, so they're getting straight down and dirty working the projects already again.
I'm late for something.
The assignment ain't due to like 3 months and they started it already. I like that. Then we got Lester and Bunk out here in Philly.
You say you want everybody came on the port that day?
Oh no, sorry, not Lester and Bunk.
Anything out of the ordinary.
Beatty and Bunk.
Probably at night.
Oh, unusual. You should have said so. What you asked for before.
That's what we... You're right, sir. Absolutely right. Let's see if there's anything like that. All right, any way that you can give us the name of the security officer that was working this pier on that night?
What was that date again?
February 5th.
Woo!
You had the Atlantic Light on that pier from 6 p.m.
Wouldn't do much good. Afraid Walt's not as up to speed as the rest of us. Seeing as you come all this way, though, you might want to have a look-see at the videotapes.
How convenient. Nah. You better damn well have security camera footage.
$300 for a stroller?
I know. Costs more than your first car, right? A hoopty, no doubt.
Come on, Kima, you're having a baby, man.
So gonna need one of these. Kima. Blue's Clues juice box holder.
The kid can't hold on to a little old box without no help. We got problems.
You do have problems. Kima, come on. Where's the energy, man? She lost that love.
Okay, listen.
Her head's not in it.
This baby is gonna come out of my belly and need both of us. Forever. You understand? I mean, it may not be real for you yet. But goddamn it, it's real for me.
Just as they'll find the others that work with us.
Weak. I ain't got enough of your good shit to last much past that. You got anything to lay off before you leave?
The last shipment is lost.
Lost? How you mean?
The police may be sitting on it.
You ain't sure?
There's more where that came from. Always there is more.
All right then. I'm gonna let your new people find me. Have a safe trip. Where you say you off to again?
He ain't gonna reveal that. He ain't gonna reveal that.
You put on out-of-town talent at a high price, you expect them to get the motherfucking job done.
He said that thing between us is, how he put it, absolved.
Absolve? What the fuck do that mean? His own booked out. We worse off than when he came. Now, if the word get out on the street that we weak like this, how the fuck we supposed to maintain our shit?
I know, but we gotta hit right back, make a statement, but Mazone not saying who did that shit.
You asked him who it was?
Yeah, I asked him.
Why?
Why what?
How you gonna ask a soldier like Mazone a question like that? Either he gonna say or he gonna go and work it out. Either way, you ain't got to be asking him shit.
I love how he playing dumb with Avon, knowing damn well he know who done it.
Man, every market-based business runs in cycles, and we're going through a down cycle right now.
String, this ain't about your motherfucking business class either. It ain't that part of it. It's that other thing. The street is the street, always.
Man, we're gonna get through this bullshit anyway.
No doubt, you just need to hold tight till I get uptown.
And that day gonna come, but until then, we gotta do what we can do, when we can do it.
Yeah, you need to go to Prop Joe. I ain't gonna argue with you. You run it as you see fit. At least till I get home, you do.
He got the keys to the kingdom. There we go. That already been happening.
Us, man.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Us.
I don't like that fist bump at the end there. That was too hesitant from Avon.
It's multiplexed.
That relationship ain't gonna be
Wednesday
too well in the long run.
Instead of one camera, one VCR. It's 10 cameras playing on one VCR tape.
Can you make sense of it?
Not a problem with this software. We just deplex it.
Deplex?
Let me show you the highlight reel.
That's our boy Sergey.
Badge?
Looks like it.
Now, that's something you don't see too often. John Law in a Mercedes-Benz.
That could be our boy. Head still on.
Whoa.
Tell me we got cameras inside.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my pants are wet. Yeah. Come on, baby. Yo.
The highlight reel. Monday Night Football. Come on, man. Shit.
Re-up gonna be about a week or so late. My people having to readjust to some shit.
A week?
No later than that, they say. How I go with Avon today?
It's all good.
Feels like season 1 again.
Our old friend.
Yo, season 3 gonna be fire. Season 3 gonna be fire.
Instead of your union running out of this office, it'll be a federal magistrate down the courthouse deciding things.
Take the opportunity to elect new officers, or the U.S. attorney will padlock the door, and you'll be outside, looking in.
Damn, they came with some heat.
One man, one vote.
Frank Sobotka forever. His name lives on.
You gotta do better than that, Lester. This poor guy ain't got a face.
Bingo.
Did I mention the DNA matches?
This has nothing to do with me.
Brother, they got you in 4K. They got you in 4K.
They got your ass on camera.
Niggas ain't got me on no fucking camera.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. 4K? How did they get you in 4K?
That ain't me.
Why did you do that? Why would you look? Nigga, you got the same fit on.
Is that the security guard?
Walt Stokes, good man. Keeps meticulous records.
Bump, they tell me you can enhance each frame to get a clear look.
Yeah? Show it to me.
Well, I'll be damned. Maryland tags. Juliet Lima Yankee. 545.
That comes back to a BWI rental. I wonder who rented it.
Yo,
this is aggravated murder and kidnapping. In this state, it's a death penalty case.
I didn't kill him. I was there, but I didn't kill him. Vondas did. He cut his throat. The shepherd was supposed to watch over the women. Instead, he used them to make money. One of the women she fought, she was killed.
That's the 14 murders,
This
baby.
idiot kills the rest to make no witnesses.
That's
he had to die.
You want a coffee? Soda?
Vodka. Coffee.
I'm not gonna lie, the line delivery this season for like the comedic moments have been on point. Oh my.
They're down. All 14 of them. Abated by the untimely death of a known suspect. Plus another clearance on a John Doe case, just for laughs. You, want to tell Rawls?
Let him stew a while longer. One thing, though, we should do right away.
Bingo, baby. But Spiros and the Greek are still out large.
You want a chance at anything less than death row? You're gonna tell me right now whatever it is you know about where those bastards might be.
A hotel at the harbor.
This one?
Another. I can show you.
Come on, man. Hopefully they're still there.
Go.
Clear!
They're probably out of the country by now. I'm just waiting for that cut to the airplane. Oh my gosh!
Business or pleasure for you? Business.
It was a model airplane, but always business. Come on, man. Come on, man. We need a final moment here. We need a last-minute goal.
What'd you forget? Nothing important.
Maybe it is important. Your phone. Your phone. Oh, no.
Oh, she come to the bar without me.
Here's my black cat sister's egg.
That is a new one.
Face at the wall.
How so?
The Sobotka nephew breaks for the smuggling and the drugs. The Russian breaks for the murder that fucking killed my girls. We were late for Vandopoulos and the Greek.
What are we doing with the drug end of the case?
I guess we could offer up Dixon and Prop Joe to narcotics. See if they want to follow through on their end.
I don't know. I wouldn't be so quick to throw Joe back into the pond.
Major Case Squad could have some fun with that mess, don't you think?
And season 3 is a green light, baby. Come on, Beatty. Come on, Beatty.
Lieutenant. I never told you this. Heck, if you tell anyone ever told you this, I'll finish my career in fucking Montana or some shit. Malik wasn't your people. When I called around looking for info on your targets, he was the FedCom software, you know? Thought I was talking to some fucking San Diego. 9/11 boys in D.C. I'm guessing Bundopolis, the Greek, was an asset to them. Oh, looked up like that, or who knows what. Sorry, Lieutenant.
World just keeps turning, right? You guys move on to something new.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's on me this time. Anyone?
Yo, how long do we have left? Oh, 8 minutes still. Interesting.
Where are you going?
Work.
I don't feel like it's going to end well for Nick. Is that his surveillance van? Wait, Brisbane, Australia? Don't tell me that if the surveillance van is in Australia, I'm going to flip. I'm gonna... No, man! Hey, the surveillance van hit Australia! Oh my gosh! The surveillance van hit Australia! Brisbane, Australia!
I can take it from here. You sure? No one fucks with us on our turf.
My word! My word! Maybe Nick is gonna get re-elected. The next in line, the next in kin, Sobotka. Man, we're having too many lingering shots on Nikki. I just feel like there's gonna be some type of drive-by here or something. Please tell me that's the agents. Yeah. It's the same fence he had that conversation with Frank, and he's gonna look at the... I forgot it was, there was a building there. They put the lock on it. They put the lock on it. Hey, those red names have been cleared up. Clear it up, baby. They've been sold. This motherfucker. Is that the $250 million development that Lester was looking at? And it's Senator Craig Davis again? Oh, BD back to patrol? Come on, man. I like that on the detail. Could have given her a promotion. Transfer. You're not always going to catch everyone. That's what I love about this season as well. The Greek still looms large. Spiros still looms large. Who knows what worldwide connections they have. You know, that connections to counter-terrorism and the FBI, the leak there. And we go again in season 3. It's not always going to be wrapped neatly. Sorry, it's not always going to be tied neatly in a bow at the end. Not everything is going to have full closure. And that's what I like about it. But we got enough. We got enough to close the 14 bodies for rules. That's all that matters, I guess. That's that purity. That's the re-up. That's the re-up. And so it continues. The girls come and go again. No matter how much the police do, no matter how much they try and close the case and shut down those people, there will always be individuals to come after. Like the Greek said, like Spiros said, my new people will be here in a week. There's new people coming in to replace those ones that got arrested. It's a continuing cycle. Oh my gosh, I thought a car was gonna pull up and shoot Nick at the end right there. And it didn't seem like the patrol car was there. I think it's a little bit behind. Oh my gosh, what an ending to season 2 of The Wire, ladies and gentlemen. I am very, very interested for season 3 after that ending right there, because potentially the Greek, Spiros, and what's his name, the guy in the FBI as well, they still loom large. They are still continuing their operations. Obviously, it was a bit too hot in Baltimore, so they're probably going away and dictating things from somewhere else. And they potentially could not come back into the show. Their presence could still loom large in terms of like them dictating the operations for potentially overseas. But yeah, they got away with it. They got away with it. Yeah, they sacrificed a couple soldiers, but those soldiers are easily replaceable. Those pawns are easily replaceable. The Itos, the Sergeys and stuff like that. They're replaceable. The Georges. And they still got Proposition Joe. They still got that link up in Baltimore to continue all those things. They still got the Russians as well, with the girls. So yeah, it's a never-ending continuous cycle. And I feel like no matter how much the police do, I just feel like there's always going to be individuals to replace those individuals in those higher places. And there goes my camera battery. So I won't keep you guys too much longer here. And I hope you guys have been enjoying my reactions to The Wire. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless and peace.